everybody, Shane under here. I'm just pulling some things together. If I can find it. There it is. That I need. Oh, I get 4 out of that? That's cool. I'll start with a stack right now, and we'll see how far that goes. But, anywho, I'm actually gonna, I think if I, we're working on the reactors. Oh, we do have a pressure plate, but you know what? Or a trapdoor. You know what? I think I'm going to need, just in case, I'll throw a couple more in there. I'm working on a liquid reactor. There's a reason I'm using 2 really? Bandicam's being dumb again. I'm going to need 2 of these. Definitely. And I'm only going to need 1 of these. Let's see here. 24. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. You know what? Just give me a stack. Alright, we are going to start with this. I have done some stuff and things. I sealed the room in. Floor 2. All done. I put these pillars here because I didn't like the 1 torch in the middle, so I put 2 pillars and put 4 torches. Anyway, we're going to be working on this reactor right here. There's nothing in it. I was going to make all 4 of these the kind of reactor that we're looking at, the fluid reactor. But there's always a but. Everybody's got a but. Anyhow, I did some testing in my test world, and I let it run for a really long time. Well, you know what? I'll show you. I'll be right back. And here we are in my test world. Oh, and don't mind all this other stuff. I was doing some testing. Anyway, I've had this guy running for a really long time, and it's barely touched these because it's kicking on. It's kicking on, kicking off, kicking on, kicking off. And the reason is because I don't want to run out of coolant. So this is how we're going to do the setup, and I'll explain how it works later. But these things last forever, and I need plutonium. And yeah, I've kind of had some fun over here, messing with some things. But anyway, let's get back to the real stuff. And we're back. So we're going to be converting this guy into a reactor. And the reason I have those pillars there is because it just, I don't know. I want to pretend that, like, it needs support. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some other supports here. This thing's going to be encased, so no, not right there. That's going to be the corner. And it's going to have to go up 1. Yeah, because it's going to be right here. So, right there. Yeah. And then right there. Yeah, we'll kind of focus on this build and see how it's going to work. So, alrighty then. We're just going to do the frame for the moment across the supports. And then let's just go ahead and build up this wall, because this wall is not going to have anything in it. And then this is the top. Of course, there's a torch in the way. Just move it up. And I'm pretty sure... No, because I'm going to have inputs and outputs on that side, and then go on the floor up there. Yeah. So this side and this side aren't going to have anything. Actually, should I put my access? You know what? I could put the access hatches in a minute. I just want to get it built up. Alright, so now that it's attached on the sides, I know it's Minecraft. Stuff floats. I get it. Now that it's attached on the sides, though, it'll be held up. I don't know where that thing went. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not where you go. Oh, wow, this stuff's tough. Oh, the misplacing of blocks. Lovely. Alright. There we go. Now we don't need this middle guy anymore. Now we're going to have spawnable areas here, but we might be able to fix that. Oh, crud. I really don't want that there. I'll fix the lighting later. Alright. No, not there. Alright. So, I've decided that the reason I'm just going to only have probably 2 of these is probably this one and that one are going to be the liquid, and then this one and this one are going to be the regular, because these things burn through the fuel a lot faster, and these take forever. So, yeah, that's a thing. Hey, look, torches. I'm going to fix that lighting right now, because I don't want to have issues. I'll be moving that torch in a minute. Yeah. Alright. In reality, you wouldn't have fire in the same room as a nuclear reactor, but yeah, it is what it is. And I think this smaller area here, I'm removing all the solar panels to right there. Not quite sure how I'm going to do the cabling, but we'll figure it out. But I need more of those pressure things here. And I'm not going to teach it how to make them, because after this, it's going to be a moot point. So I know I don't need 64, but I'm going to show you guys how I do one, and I'll do the other one off camera. Because reasons. I really don't like the fact that there's that in there, but I'm hoping that once it's up and running, nothing will be able to spawn in there, because it's multi-block. Oh, come on. So, and then now what we'll do is, actually, I want another hatch, because right now I can't click on this. I can't open it because I don't have a hatch in it. Because I'm going to have an import and an export hatch, and actually, I think I'm going to do that on the bottom. We'll say this is the import, the center. I think that'll be cool. I'll have stuff importing there. Not quite sure where I'm going to have the cables running, but I'll figure it out. And then the exporting of things, I'll go ahead and put it on this side. I can do that. No, the center goes into the reactor, into this. So the export we will put right next to it. Right, like that. I don't need you. The redstone port I need accessible to the redstone conduit that I'm going to have. So I'll just put it on the side here. Really? That's annoying. Oh my gosh, seriously. Thank you. Oh, and then there's that up here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be fixing lighting later, but I will put the redstone port there, that there, and my two, that's really annoying, my two liquid ports on the side here. This will be the input, and this will be the output. Input, output. That's really annoying. And the reason I still have these is because I'm going to have it right up against it. Yeah, when I was putting all this together, I had a situation where it basically made this room a giant spawner. I really hate torches. So this is how I can just kind of walk by and look at it, but I'm going to be putting another hatch right here. Excuse me, that kind of came out of nowhere. I'm going to put another hatch right there so that I can come up and observe it if I need to. I'll do the same thing with that, but these, since they're going to be just reactors by themselves, I'm going to have the power come out the bottom. I want them to be suspended. They won't be really suspended in the air, but they're going to have a thing like this all the way around. And all these spots here also have this on the walls, so that if the things do explode, it's all contained in this room. The downfall is, if one of these explodes or one of those explodes, it's probably going to do a chain reaction and all of them will explode. Which would be kind of funny, but I'm hoping to build in some fail-safes to where that's not going to happen. But I know you guys probably don't like seeing me build, but I also don't do it very often. So there's the regular reactor that'll be sitting there. That one's going to be sitting there. The power's going to be coming out of the bottom. And I'll probably have the redstone control like right here on the side with both of those. And obviously the redstone control for this one's going to be right here. So actually I could probably just do it on the front of them. Yeah, we'll see. But that is that guy. I need to go get one more hatch, and I'm going to do that and grab a couple other things because I've got 9 liquid heat exchangers, 4 steam boilers already. I will come back when I get the stuff together to show you how those are made, and then we'll set up the reactor and get some coolant, which we have coolant right here. Which, actually, I will go ahead and set this so that it reminds me that this side is going to be the input and that side is going to be the output. So that's going to be the input. I'm going to get another one of these tanks made. If I can show you how that's made real quick. It's the advanced tank with glass and diamonds. The advanced tank is glass and gold. Basic tank is a bucket, glass, and iron. So I'm going to get another one of those tanks made and get it set up right here. And then we'll get this thing automated. And I'll show you how this is going to work. I'll be right back. Alright, I think I've got everything. I need the liquid heat exchanger, which is this guy here. Yeah, there's the liquid heat exchanger. Yeah, Phantom got everything else set up for me, and all I needed to do was craft these last ones, which is really awesome. Because there was a lot of crafting involved. I mean, it didn't take as long because I've got a lot of stuff in here, but it takes a bit to get everything done. Where's my steam thing? Steam boiler. Bingo. And these are pretty easy. It's just copper plates and rubber. And these are easy, bunch of copper item casings. So the biggest issue is these guys right here with the 4 iridium each. That's insane. Absolutely, completely insane. So, alright, so I got these two guys. I've got my conduits. I'm going to need a couple of buckets. Yeah, a couple of buckets. Maybe a third, maybe a fourth. It's to be setting these, and the reason I got the ender fluid conduits is because they're a lot faster, and you can have multiple different types of fluid in the conduit itself. They're relatively easy to make. We can actually upgrade the old fluid conduits, so that makes it a little bit easier, so we don't have to make the fused quartz, but I mean the fused quartz isn't that big of a deal either. So the reason I'm doing this, getting all this up, is so I have the power to set up all this, and there's a reason for that too. So let's get going. Oh yeah, and we removed a bunch of this stuff. This is basically coming straight across. This is moving at some point. I don't know where, but it's moving. So, I've got that. I need a bucket of the coolant. Oh yeah, and I put this bucket here, or this thing here, because it dawned on me that I'm going to need a lot of stuff. Oh, and I've got this stuff on me. I'll show you in a minute where that came from. Let me grab a bucket, go ahead and do this. This is going to be an insert only whitelist the IC2 coolant. That's it. And then we're going to do this. Do I have my wrench on me? Yeah. Down is going to be extract, always active. Here is going to be insert. And then now we should see, if we get access to this right here, there's IC2 coolant in there. And I'm going to set this up off camera here in a minute. But these guys, I did not make another one of those tanks. That's alright. I'm going to do this, and this, this, and this is going to be extract, always active. Fluid ejector upgrade. Should I make it? You know what? Just in case just because I don't want that to mess up, let's go ahead and make a fluid ejector upgrade. I haven't made one of those yet, so let's go ahead and make one. It's going to be fluid ejector upgrade. 10 plates and a motor. Don't have the motor. Crap. Okay. Well, need 2 of these. Then we should have the motor available. And then fluid ejector upgrade. Done. Just to be sure that this thing only is going to be kicking out the hot coolant, because it said, you know, put the ejector upgrade in there. Fluid ejector upgrade to pump. To pump. To pump. Okay. To pump out the hot coolant. The pulling will pull this, obviously, but we don't need that. I actually don't need this spot anymore, but I do need the other 2. Alright, so down here is where we're going to have our setup. So I need these and these. I mean, I don't need them immediately, but it doesn't hurt to just go ahead and place them where they need to be. I'm not going to deal with the heat conductors just yet. And I need my wrench. Oh, I have my electric wrench on me. Alright, don't need that stuff at the moment. And we're going to jump down here. And steam boiler. Actually, let's start at the other end. I got 5 of these. I need 4 more down. So there, 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 and there. Not quite. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's sitting the same the right way. Okay. And then, and I'm going to move these here in a second. And I know the coil right there in the middle is where the heat comes out, but shift right click flips it the opposite direction that you're clicking it. So, alright, so those are all set up. Let's go ahead and take out the 5 and just do a 3x3 right there. Let's go down 2. You know what? No, let's go down 3. And put a torch right there. And what we're going to do is, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So that's set up. Alright, well, unfortunately, this is just the beginning steps of this. That's going to have to do it for today. But we got it started. And this thing's supposed to put out like 740 EU a tick. And I'm going to have 2 of them. Plus the other ones, which I think they were putting out like 380 a tick or something like that. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of EU generation. I was going to go straight out this way, but yeah. The B room's over here, so I can't do that. Hello. Ah, there it is. Yeah. So I'm going to have the steam turbines out right here, going into the generators, and the power going off that direction. So, yeah. That's all we have time for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. See ya!